Aston Villa are moving closer to signing goalkeeper Zion Suzuki from Parma, and that deal is putting pressure on Emiliano Martinez's place at the club. Reports suggest Villa and Parma have agreed a fee of around £30 million for the 23-year-old shot stopper. Suzuki has built a strong reputation in Italy since joining Parma from Urawa Red Diamonds in Japan back in 2024. In that time, he has played 59 matches for the club, and this summer he started all 4 games for Japan at the World Cup. Suzuki has an interesting background. He was actually born in the United States, but qualifies to play for Japan through his mother. That dual connection has made him a notable figure in goalkeeping circles, and his performances on the international stage this year have only added to his growing value. With Suzuki edging closer to Villa Park, the situation looks very different for Emiliano Martinez. The Argentine has been Villa's number 1 since arriving from Arsenal in 2020 for £17 million. Since then, he has made 256 appearances for the club and become one of the most recognized goalkeepers in the Premier League. Martinez has had a decorated few years. He won the World Cup with Argentina in 2022 and was part of the squad that finished as runner-up to Spain earlier this year. At club level, he played a central role in helping Villa end a 30-year wait for a major trophy, lifting the Europa League back in May. Despite that history, his future at the club is now uncertain. Villa's director of football operations, Damian Vidagani, had earlier said Martinez would be staying at the club this summer. But with Suzuki's arrival looking increasingly likely, that position appears to have shifted, and a move away from Villa before the transfer deadline is now seen as more probable. One possible destination being mentioned is Juventus. The Italian club have shown interest in Martinez, and his experience at the highest level, both in league football and on the international stage, would make him an appealing option for a club looking to strengthen between the posts. Martinez's recent situation at Villa has added another layer to the story. He was left out of the squad for the club's Super Cup defeat against Paris Saint-Germain in midweek. Villa manager Unai Emery gave Martinez extra time off after the World Cup, along with teammates Ezri Konsa and Ollie Watkins, as part of a planned recovery period following international duty. Martinez had been expected to return to full training this week, ahead of Villa's opening Premier League match of the season against Brighton. That fixture is scheduled for Sunday. Whether he takes part in that game, or whether his time at the club is already winding down, remains to be seen. For Villa, the timing of this move fits into a broader pattern of squad planning during the transfer window, as clubs look to finalize their rosters before deadline day. Bringing in a young, capable goalkeeper like Suzuki would give the club a long-term option in that position, while also opening the door for Martinez to pursue a new challenge elsewhere. As the transfer window continues, both situations are expected to develop quickly. Villa fans will be watching closely to see whether Suzuki's move is completed, and whether Martinez, one of the most important players in the club's recent history, ends up starting the new season in a different shirt altogether.